The London Independent reports that Israel is moving ahead with a project to build 1,400 new homes in predominantly Arab East Jerusalem, a development that critics claim will deliver a death knell to the already faltering peace process. The controversial plan drew furious condemnation from the Palestinian Authority and threatened to dash any prospect of a revival of the U.S.-sponsored peace talks, which collapsed last year over the issue of Jewish settlements. Saeb Erekat, the Palestinians' chief negotiator, said, quote, "This proves the Israeli government has chosen settlements over peace." Plans for the expansion, expected to be presented to Jerusalem's Planning Commission this week, were also criticized by Washington as counterproductive in efforts to get the two sides back into negotiations. Last week, the international community condemned the demolition of an historic hotel in East Jerusalem to make way for 20 apartments for Jews, prompting a defiant declaration from Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that Jews should be free to live where they like in the city. Israel wants to ruin the history of the city, and this is not the first building to be demolished. They recently demolished the building for the Higher Islamic Council in West Jerusalem, and what we have here today is another example of how they are trying to erase any Palestinian identity from the city of Jerusalem. This latest project would extend the existing Gilo settlement, a large neighborhood in East Jerusalem built on lands captured by Israel in 1967 after the Six-Day War and later annexed. All settlement construction in the occupied sector is regarded as illegal by the international community. Activists opposed to the project fear the expansion of Gilo will lead to an unbroken ring of settlements stretching from Jerusalem to Gush Etzion to the south of Bethlehem, effectively ensuring that that part of the West Bank is never handed back in a peace deal. Mayor Margalit, a Jerusalem councilor from the left-leaning Meretz party, says it might be years before the houses are actually built, but that the political repercussions could be immediate. He said, quote, "If there is any chance of the peace process being renewed, after this it's clear it will not happen. The Palestinians cannot live with this kind of provocation. If U.S. President Barack Obama still believes the U.S. can do something to bring peace in the Middle East, this is the time to do it."